An ancient, colossal creature has been lurking in the ocean for millions of years. It is twice as massive as the fearsome T-Rex, and its enormous, powerful jaws are capable of crushing an entire car. Now, this terrifying predator is out on the prowl, and it's coming after you. While Megalodon sharks disappeared over 2 million years ago, we are now imagining the return of these apex predators to stir up chaos in our modern oceans. Some believe that megalodons never truly vanished. Instead, they may be hiding in the deepest parts of the ocean, like the Mariana Trench. However, if megalodons were still around today, this would not be the area where you'd find them. These massive creatures preferred warm waters, avoiding cold ones. They thrived in regions like the Mediterranean and the Caribbean, and their territory also included coastlines in places like Australia and California. If megalodons were alive today, they might very well ruin your peaceful beach holiday. If they were to spot you swimming in the ocean, though, they wouldn't necessarily attack right away. The reason behind this is tied to your size. Megalodons were immense, measuring at least 50 feet, 16 meters, long, and their size required an enormous food intake. What did they feast on? Experts estimate that a megalodon could consume up to 2,500 pounds, 1,200 kilograms, of fish every single day. To meet their caloric needs, they didn't just eat fish, they also hunted marine mammals such as whales and dolphins. As a human, you wouldn't likely be at the top of their menu unless you were in a group with others. In that case, the megalodon would see you and your friends as a far more substantial meal. With a single bite, this monster could devour you and your entire group. Furthermore, these giant creatures had terrifyingly large teeth. Each tooth was as big as the average human hand. Unlike humans who only grow one set of teeth, megalodons would continually produce new teeth every week or two. Over the course of their lifetime, they would go through up to 40,000 teeth. If megalodons were still present today, you'd likely find these gigantic teeth scattered all around the ocean. You might even come across the remains of these terrifying sharks, although that wouldn't be something that happens often. Scientists speculate that megalodons lived for up to 100 years, meaning they could have been a persistent threat for a long time. Even though humans might not be the megalodon's primary prey, the impact they would have on the ocean ecosystem would be catastrophic. The introduction of such a giant predator would deplete the fish populations, not because our fishing boats couldn't catch them, but because megalodons would track down the fish, attack, and devour everything in sight. The precise cause of the megalodon's extinction millions of years ago is still uncertain. It's possible that the ocean temperatures became too cold for them to survive. However, with the warming of the oceans today due to climate change, these prehistoric giants would find the conditions ideal for their survival. If megalodons were to make a comeback, they would thrive and reproduce rapidly, and before long, we'd see these predators becoming a common sight. This would lead to disruptions in global shipping, and industries like the cruise sector could be in danger of vanishing altogether. Eventually, however, megalodons might die out once again after having consumed all available prey in the oceans. With nothing left to feed on, they would fade into extinction once more. Or perhaps, the effect of global warming would harm humanity so severely that we might be the ones to disappear instead.